I saw a scar peek from under her sleeve. I knew what it was, but I didn't want to believe. I knew something was up. I had premonition. I knew she was troubled, and I was willing to listen. It was like she was there, but still sort of missing. And I had history with one like this and felt guilty for an ex I mentioned. It was the answer to her question. The freaky ex who cut his foreplay still carries scars to this day. And I knew I had to say something. And don't you know it was the wrong thing? And I'm not trying to be mean. I just wanted to intervene because I know what I've seen. I don't recall what I said, but I started yelling. I felt like an ass. She started crying. If some washing dishes was her denying. Later that night, we were in the bed lying. I'm in love with a cutter. This girl is like no other. Feeling powerless to help her, sometimes the thorn cuts the rose. There's something about the smell of a sleeping woman. Lying in bed with my arm around her, couldn't sleep thinking about her. I held her in bed like a child holds a Pooh Bear, caressed her arm, and what did I find there? New tracks left by a razor blade. I run my finger down this fresh scar, wishing I could read this scar like Braille, because I'm feeling blind to what's causing this pain. Fissures like fault lines, and I can't help but feel the fault is mine. And they say that beauty's only skin deep, and she tried to hide the scars, and her name reminded me of the stars. Arm around her, under the sheet, worrying one day she may cut too deep. I kiss the back of her neck, then I drift off to sleep. I'm in love with a cutter. This girl is like no other. Feeling powerless to help her, sometimes the thorn cuts the rose. She let things get up under her skin, and her liberation was laceration. Frustration at her situation, and I wanted to demand an explanation. We talked about everything, and she couldn't even talk to your boy Jazz 1. I wanted her to be in control like Janet. Realize this is her world, and this is her planet. Her silence is killing me. I can't stand it. I wish she would open up and be candid. Tell me what's wrong so I can fix it. Tell me you have problems, and I'll solve them. If you can't talk to me, I'll pay for therapy. Cutting was not the problem. It was a symptom. And we all have our own demons. Sometimes destructive coping mechanisms. And it's hard to come to realization that this night, I can't slay my lover's dragon. I'm in love with a cutter. This girl is like no other. Feeling powerless to help her, sometimes the thorn cuts the rose.